I'm Brian Anderson. With us tonight, two great basketball minds, Grant Hill and Steve Smith. Also, our reporter, Allie LaForce. Now the starting group for the visitors. Victor Oladipo is out there with Dennis Schroeder. Then there's John Collins. Then there's Kevon Looney. And it's the Magician in at small forward. Basket counts. Here's Van Vliet. Out to the wing. Here's Siakam. They get the rebound. Schroeder against Van Vliet. Oh, sweet move. Rejected by Siakam. Oladipo against Van Vliet. Ooh, some solid defense from Oladipo. And to the surprise of some league observers, a number of rookies are already making huge contributions, Grant.
And it's so much fun to see these young players stepping up, getting thrown right into the fire, and for good reason. When you have 2 or 3 stars eating up your salary cap, you need the guys on rookie contracts to perform, and they are.
And the dunk by Poeltl.
Elevating his playmaking over time, Siakam recognizes when his teammates have clean looks.
Here's Schroeder. And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter.
Catching the defender off balance. Schroeder with quick recognition out there.
And guys, so many great players coming out of Canada. The Raptors have converted a nation, not just watching basketball, but to playing it as well.
And Grant, you think back to those early Raptors jerseys with the big dinosaur. They admit it was aimed at the kids.
Yeah, of course. I mean, rather than win over the older hockey fans, they went after the younger generation. And now they're all grown up and packing the seats.
Now here's Siakam. It's not going to go for him. Excellent D there from Collins. Schroeder against Barnes. Pass to the Magician. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And there's the screen. Schroeder can't get it to go.
1 for 5 out there, but no worries. Just keep attacking.
Siakam outside. Barnes with it. Covered by Schroeder. Back to Siakam. The 3. Collins with the rebound.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's the shot he typically makes.
Van Vliet against Schroeder. For 3, Oladipo. And it's Toronto with a rebound. Trent outside. Pass to Siakam. Shoots over Schroeder. And there's Siakam. That one's good on the assist from Trent.
Can beat you from mid-range as well. Siakam adding more nuances to his game every year.
Now a timeout called by Honolulu. And the Raptors with some changes. Achua's checked in for Poeltl. Boucher comes in for Pascal Siakam. And it's Anunoby in for Trent. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Pass to Griffin. Stolen by Anunoby.
Yeah, 英語わかりません。英語わかりません。アジアアメリカ人。英語わかりません。宮地稼ぐダラ。I put it back in the yen. 英語も忘れちゃった。I'm bringing it back to Japan.
Pass to Joe. O'Neal on the wing. Here's Joe. O'Neal inside. He's guarded by Barnes. Up top, Griffin. Clock is at 3. Lets it go from deep. Offensive rebound. They shoot again. Rejected by Barnes.
How about the commitment on defense from Scotty Barnes? Skilled at swatting them away.
Check, Nameraka with the flow. Everybody on the flow. Doko demo shishin. Everybody.
It's an Eastern Conference battle here in Toronto as the Raptors look to work the home court advantage. 2K Sports is proud to present NBA basketball. With Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines, we have David Aldridge reporting. They are right where they want to be right now. Only one loss so far in the first 7 games of the season.
And guys, this is what I call one of those boomerang road trips. I mean, it's not long, but they'll have a chance to get some things done here.
Now let's take a look at Honolulu's opening lineup. The Magician out there with Collins. Then it's Kevon Looney. Then there's Dennis Schroeder, and it's Oladipo in at the 2 guard. Now here's Schroeder. Following the miss by Pascal Siakam. Clock at 6. Here's the Magician. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. The Magician's got the first points up on the board here for Honolulu.
The Raptors are only a few years removed from its championship in 2019. Boy, a lot has changed since then.
And so it's Honolulu with it. Following the miss by Pascal Siakam. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, I spoke with the head coach of the Breeze. He said he honestly doesn't know what to expect. This is the first meeting between these two teams this year, so there'll be some feeling out at the beginning. But he told me sometimes that's when we're at our best. We're relying on our instincts and awareness at the offensive end. Kevin, we'll see if that holds true.
Thank you, David. So, Greg, shooting, their #1 concern coming into tonight.
It's more important that you take good shots if you want to have a chance to make them.
And I think that requires making plays for one another. Move the ball and shooting opportunities will present themselves.
A lot of change. Toronto is without some of the key pieces from that title team, and it wasn't that long ago. But, Greg, they haven't had to go through a full rebuild. There are some remaining parts.
Listen, the talent they have is still undeniable, and they've got a good mix of young up-and-comers and players in the prime of their career.
Boy, having a hard time making shots. Just 1 for 4 to start this game.
Here's Siakam. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Boy, Pascal Siakam can put a ton of pressure on the defense. This guy has a physicality that you love.
And you watch the way that Siakam plays. It can get you in the open court or in half-court sets. Great forward who gives you a little bit of everything.
And for Siakam, Greg, he almost epitomizes the modern forward.
And that's not to say he's the best forward, but he displays all the skills you now expect from that position. Solid player who any team would love to have.
Yet another miss. Just 1 for 5. Not exactly an ideal start.
And Fred VanVleet is going to pick up a foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Anunoby, he's checked in for Pascal Siakam. And Honolulu with the change here, too. Joe's checked in. Now, here's Schroeder. Here's the Magician, and he goes in for the dunk.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Trent outside, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
The son of an NBA vet, Gary Trent Jr.'s game is very different than his dad's.
Well, obviously, Gary Sr. had more size, and therefore was a post player in a different generation. The younger Mr. Trent, an excellent shooter from deep. Pretty much the opposite style of play.
Achua, he's checked in for Toronto. There's Boucher.
How about the defense of Pascal Siakam? This guy likes making.
5 now for the Breeze.
Not too much respect shown to him by the defenders.
Has to Anunoby. Six to shoot. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. The shot will not fall. And it's the Breeze the other way. Poked loose. To the wing right side. Here's Joe. Covered by Van Vliet. Joe can't get it to go.
Well, tremendous defensive effort on the interior. That's the kind of contest you want.
Van Vliet outside. Siakam kicks to Van Vliet. No good from outside. Honolulu leading by 5. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. A busy few years for Nick Nurse. In 2019, he helped lead the Raptors to the title, and he was the 2020 Coach of the Year. He says, it means a lot to me that this city and this country loves this team so much. We can go out there and give them something to be proud of. Of course, Kevin, he's been a key part of that success. Back to you.
Maybe the single most important part of their success, D.A. Thank you so much.
And that is first class right there. Can you believe that dunk?
I'm not sure, Greg, I can. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Van Vliet passes to Barnes. Here's the Magician, covered by Barnes. The Magician, no good. Raptors trail by 5. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's Joe. He's guarded by Anunoby. Tries again. Here's the Magician. Down it goes. That's 4 made from the field. He's 4 of 8.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
On some changes here for the Raptors. Jakob Poeltl's checked in for Achua. Boucher comes in for Pascal Siakam. And Trent subbed in for Fred Van Vliet. Now, here's Trent. There's the triple. They get the rebound. Here's Boucher. It's blocked. Here's Poeltl. Buries it despite the hat. Terrific play with a chance for one more. It's on Dennis Schroeder. Royce O'Neal's checked in for Honolulu. And he's got his first chance at the line here. Greg, we know for Honolulu, they've gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight.
Derek Jones Jr. shooting 1.
That one misses for Jones. For Honolulu, they come in off the loss to the Hornets. On deep, Trent. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist. Barnes has got his 3rd assist on the night. Passes it to the Magician. Kicks it out to Jones. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Jones has got 7 points in the game. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Now Trent. Out left to the wing. Just 5 to shoot. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. It's rebounded by the Magician. And so it's Honolulu with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They've been playing. All right, Dave, thank you. And Zach.
This is exactly what leaders do. They know what a win means tonight, and they're stepping up for their team.
Now back to our game. Pretty impressive first half for the visiting. And that is it for halftime, folks.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Kind of like what the Magician has done in this game.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
And so in the game for the Breeze, we've got Dennis Schroeder, Kevon Looney out there with Collins. Then it's the Magician, and it's Oladipo in at the shooting guard position.
And when the stakes get high and you need a big shot, we know how dependable Fred VanVleet is.
It feels to me, Greg, like the bigger the moment, the more dangerous Fred VanVleet is. We've seen him so many times knock down so many huge shots. Doesn't matter the setting, Eastern Conference Finals or NBA Finals. This guy, the very definition of fearless.
Trent against Oladipo. Trent kicks to Barnes. Birtle sets the pick for Barnes. A little over a minute gone here in the second half. The Magician no good. And so it's Trent with it. He brings it up for the Toronto Raptors. Trailing here by 8. Now the pass to Birtle. 4 on the shot clock. VanVleet way outside. It's rebounded by the Magician. The Magician's got his 4th rebound in this one.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Makes no mistake on the open jump shot. And it's a 10-point Breeze lead.
A big man who does a little bit of everything. Collins' team-first attitude shining through with that terrific pass.
Toronto calls timeout. Achua, he's checked in for Toronto. OG Anunoby comes in for Gary Trent. And Honolulu with the change here, too. Joe's checked in. Siakam, right side. Now here's VanVleet. He's covered closely. The Magician passes to Joe. From the arc. Hits it from three-point range. Joe's got the lead up to 13 now for the Breeze.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way. Not a terrific start here in the second half. 4 attempts, nothing to show for it.
Master Looney, Oladipo outside. 6 on the shot clock. Here's the Magician. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Now here's Barnes. He's still scoreless so far in this one. VanVleet outside. Here's Siakam. And the Raptors miss again.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing far.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net. Right now trying to get into a rhythm, but so far this quarter, boy, he is struggling to make anything go down.
VanVleet kicks to Siakam. Here's Anunoby. Misses and the dry spell continues. Honolulu leading by 13. 1:27 left to play here in the third. The Magician, no stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. A chance now for a three-point play. Scotty Barnes picks one up. And some changes here for the Raptors. Young comes in for Pascal Siakam. And Chris Boucher's subbed in for Scotty Barnes. Honolulu also making some changes. Griffin's checked in for Looney. Derek Jones comes in for Collins. And O'Neal subbed in for Victor Oladipo. Toronto calls timeout. And Toronto making a change here. Trent's checked in. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. From deep, And the call will be against Thaddeus Young. That is his first foul of the game. Honolulu leading by 16. Here's Joe. To the middle. Here's Griffin. And he uses the glass on the layup. Griffin's got his second basket of the game.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
It's Trent on the wing. Anunoby against O'Neal. Pass to the Magician. The 11-footer. And no good. Trying to use the glass.
I'll tell you, it has not been this guy's best night, but the teammates have been there to pick up the slack. Love it.
And the foul called on Blake Griffin. That's foul number 2 for him. And Honolulu making a change here. Schroeder's checked in.
Checking in for the away team, Dennis Schroeder.
Honolulu on D. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Trent can't hit.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more.
And the Raptors with some changes. Pirtle, he's checked in for Young. Pascal Siakam comes in for Chris Boucher. And it's Scotty Barnes in for Fred VanVleet. Anunoby against Williams. Anunoby passes to Trent. Nailed from three-point land.
Pre-shot preparation, so important. You have to be ready to rise and fire as soon as that ball touches your hands. Gary Trent Jr., yes, sir.
The forwards are Barnes and Siakam. Gary Trent is out there with OG Anunoby. And it's Pirtle in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Oladipo against Barnes. And here's Trent outside. And the rebound goes to Honolulu. Williams has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And here's Schroeder. Outside Williams. Down low. Shot clock at 6. There's the Magician. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams. 15 points for the Magician.
He just exudes a love of the game, guys. You can see it in everything he does. This guy lives and breathes the game.
Schroeder against Trent. And they'll get another chance. Off target from three-point range. Here's the Magician. Siakam pulls it in. Siakam's got his 7th rebound here tonight. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Well, this to me is where he can be a force. Siakam, a 3-level scorer in the painted area, very dangerous.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And I just love his competitiveness he's showing there. Team might be down, but a drive like that could spark them.
Schroeder kicks to Oladipo. Here's the Magician, covered by Barnes. The Magician no good. Raptors trail by 17. Pass to Siakam. And the rebound goes to Honolulu. Williams has got his 6th rebound on the night. Williams, a screen on Trent. Schroeder passes to Williams. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Siakam.
Clearly a foul.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Honolulu.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
And let's give them credit to the shot blocking on display. They set the tone early and have kept the pressure on defensively.
And he knocks down the first one. Fred VanVleet is checked in for the Raptors. And Honolulu with the change here too. Kevon Looney is checked in for Dennis Schroeder. And both free throws good for Williams. And the play-in tournament, Greg, is here to stay, but the terminology is somewhat in limbo. Is that going to be part of the playoffs?
You hear people say it's not the playoffs, it's the play-in. Maybe the term postseason should cover both the play-in and the playoff. Something to think about.
Toronto calls timeout.
We know that you want a free t-shirt, so let's get loud.
And the Breeze making a change here. Joe's checked in. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter.
Stay there.
Van Vliet outside. Over Looney. And again, Toronto no luck. Honolulu leading by 19. The pass to the Magician. Oladipo outside. Pass to Joe. Shot clock at 5. Jacks up a 3. Honolulu, no good that time either. And the Raptors with the ball. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Anunoby has the open look. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist.
Well, you love the unselfishness of Fred Van Vliet. This guy is so good recognizing when his teammates are open.
Pass to the Magician. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
Here's Anunoby. A three-pointer off the mark.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight. And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Breeze.
And it may be a comfortable win for him, but, you know, they had to weather a few storms along the way, and that's all part of the story.
Yeah, Kevin, this was by no means the runaway that it might appear to be. It was a scrappy performance, though, all the way through.
And now, for the year, this is going to take him to 7 wins. And, you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for the Magician.
You can do a lot to change a game other than scoring, and it was his quick hands on the defensive end that put them in the driver's seat.
Passes it to Looney. Here's the Magician. The jump hook, and again, it's Honolulu converting.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
Siakam outside. That's tipped. Here's Joe. And so the Breeze take the win. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot of
Okay, I'm proud of you. B-R-A-D-A, Gucci too, laughing to the bank. Every face is blue. I'm a rock star, rap star, boo. In New York, in a Saint Laurent suit. Okay, I'm proud of you. B-R-A-D-A, Gucci too, laughing to the bank. Every face is blue. I'm a rock star, rap star, boo. In New York, in a Saint Laurent suit. In all white, but tonight I'm feeling like my enemies. I hope they get Ice Cube zone. It's all about the Benjamin.
Watching out to the socks, we like Junior Mafia. Quick to tell the queen of Dior, get up out of here. I know the security, so I got my in here. Rose tinted Cartiers, spot your block, then we spin your block like a barber chair. Dummy, yeah. Murakami flowers in my condo crap. Louis monogram. Follow my command. Counting reaching to my eye. I got insomnia. You follow.
Okay, I'm proud of you. B-R-A-D-A, Gucci too, laughing to the bank. Every face is blue. I'm a rock star, rap star, boo. In New York, in a Saint Laurent suit. Okay, I'm proud of you. B-R-A-D-A, Gucci too, laughing to the bank. Every face is blue. I'm a rock star, rap star, boo. In New York, in a Saint Laurent suit.
Chrome hearts and chrome. You lie to me, you to me. That LV and Goyard, the trunk is wet. I'm just showing the shallow me. Ain't that why you proud of me? Ain't that why you ask for new Versace when you?
I hope I offend you. On the Da Vinci Road. Tonight you're gonna and I'm just trying. Hey, I'm proud of you. B-R-A-D-A, Gucci too, laughing to the bank. Every face is blue. I'm a rock star, rap star, boo. In New York, in a Saint Laurent suit. Okay, I'm proud of you. B-R-A-D-A, Gucci too, laughing to the bank. Every face is blue. I'm a rock star, rap star, boo. In New York, in a Saint Laurent suit.
We got it together, find it, can you control it, not every day. We got it together, find it, can you control it, not every day. We got it together, find it, can you control it, not every day. We got it together, find it, can you control it, not every day. Thinking I can make as many songs, call a lady when I haven't met her, but she only hit it on one better. If I say I love her, am I wrong? Am I crazy? Am I overzealous? But I know the feeling, and I'm never wrong. Swear that I've been gifted with a song, and a million, it's intoxicated. It weigh on you heavy like that. We can do like anything you want. I'm amazing, letter to my lady. I just want a pleasure, check my catalog. In this life I come across fans, and I like to give my fans a rose. Curse of the talented, everywhere I go they wanna change clothes and pose. But my wife be in my dreams, bruh, no I couldn't see it. I saw her silhouette, I know I could. When I wake up alone, I just break out my phone. Thinking I can make as many songs, but a lady when I haven't been her, but she only hit it on one better. If I say I love her, am I wrong? Am I crazy? Am I overzealous? But I know the feeling, and I'm never wrong. Swear that I've been gifted with a song, and a million, it's intoxicated. Get way on you, hit it like that. We can do like anything you want. I'm amazing, letter to my lady. I just want a pleasure, check my catalog.
Thinking I can make this many songs about a lady, she be happy up, down. I be in my feelings sometimes.
for me. Nah, that's way too reckless. I'd get too jealous. Could you be from the east or overseas? I learned my lesson. I'm way too western. Could you be my? I'm just undressing all of these sections of my thoughts. Thinking too hard. Thinking too hard. But I really wanna live. I can make as many songs called a lady when I haven't been her, but she on me head. Oh, I'm Sarah better. If I say I love her, am I wrong? Am I crazy? Am I overzealous? But I know the feeling, and I'm never wrong. Swear that I've been getting in a song, and I'm feeling it's intoxicating. Get way on your head like that. We can do like anything you want. I'm amazing, letter to my lady. I just want a pleasure. Check my catalog.
Money in the bag.
Ayy, cash out. Cash. Stacking the check that I pass out. That sound. Ayy. Tell you a lot where I'm at now. I went away for a little. Yeah. Tell them I'm back now. Cash out. Cash. Yeah, we finna cash out. Blue bills. Yeah. See them all in the background. It don't matter where you from, baby, no. It's where you at now. Back down. Nah, I never back down. I just been stacking the racks. Stacking and stacking. I'm stacking on stacks now. Hop in the booth. I'm only spitting the facts out. Hitting the gas. I got it pushed to the max now. Tell me relax. I'm finna spaz out. Credit card never maxed out. Government got me taxed out. You know I just stay in different brackets, that's a fact. Ay, GPS my city, cause I put it on the map. Ay, betting on a boy, you gonna double, triple that. Yeah, first I sign the check, I tell them quit it, it's a wrap. Ay, yeah, I know they was trying to block me, cause it's too hard to copy. Y'all boys move sloppy. I've been racing to a check, yeah, just like Ricky Bobby. Bumpin' lottie-dottie, pull up in that Maserati. Ay, cash out. Cash. Stacking the check that I pass out. That sound. Ayy. Tell you a lot where I'm at now. I went away for a little. Yeah. Tell them I'm back now. Cash out. Cash. Yeah, we finna cash out. Cash out. Cash. Stacking the check that I pass out. That sound. Ayy. Tell you a lot where I'm at now. I went away for a little. Yeah. Tell them I'm back now. Cash out. Cash. Yeah, we finna cash out. Yeah. Blue bills. See them falling in the background. Shawty trying. Yeah, I'm talking like SmackDown, WWE. She got that shawty with. She said I get it for free. I gotta flirt the racks. I don't do tit for tat. City is stay on my back. I'm never one to go act. You know I'm keeping it real. I just go say what I feel. I make a 1 to 2, then I turn into a meal. Ayy, cash out. Cash. Stacking the check that I pass out. That sound. Ayy. Tell you a lot where I'm at now. I went away for a little. Yeah. Tell them I'm back now. Cash out. Cash. Yeah, we finna cash out. Cash out. Cash. Stacking the check that I pass out. That sound. Ayy. Tell you a lot where I'm at now. Cash out. Cash. Yeah, we finna cash out.
Yeah. Oh. Turn me up a little bit. Hey, I can't believe I'm growing this fast, getting rich this quick. My life changed in an instant switch. Nothing give me. Mama always told me it would be like this. Hey, I remember when I used to think heaven's in the sky. Until I started looking inside my mind. Yeah, heaven's what you make it. Heaven's what you see, but they vision so naked. Hey, man, I wish that I could go back. Sunday mornings with my mama. Blue sky, white clouds, red Honda. But now I'm blowing up quicker than old Nirvana. And why these rappers want the drama? Cause we ain't actors, We drop records like it's target practice and let them burn, then hold the water like a cactus. My world spins at a different angle. My girl, then a Spanish manual. My wallet won't fold, my story's untold. Had to go and get the just to hold. Cause where we from, them boys cold. He said, doing that like a dog. Same color veins, you treat me like I'm flawed. And we probably pray to the same God. Ay, I can't believe I'm blowing this fast, getting rich this quick. My life changed in an instant switch. Nothing give me. Mama always told me it would be like this. I just keep clearing my mind. I'm finding new ways to make sure it ain't balling inside. I'm at peace. And my grandma my side, she my angel. Only one know how I'm feeling inside. I'm like a tide, lower than ever, but sure I'm about to rise. Mama, your son, he doing fine, he about to rise. See all the pain you see in my eyes and all the it's all in my veins. I gave it in exchange to love you. She was soft as silk, sweet like chocolate milk. She the golden child, mama only one. She the holy one. I used to know you back when you was young. Back when we would go out and watch movies. No paparazzi, no fans, and no. I don't need no jewels when I'm with her. She my ruby. Plus she know how to use her mind like Lucy. Leave it in the past. Nothing gonna last young. Can't believe I'm blowing this fast. Change in an instant switch. Nothing give me. Mama always told me it would be like this with the music. I need a tell her go grab me a claiming that she love it, yeah. Yeah, the roses by the dozen, yeah. Baby, take you out in public, mess around until the sun is. I ain't playing, I ain't frontin'. Didn't start this off for nothing, yeah. I pulled up on you, baby, like what's good. I can take you on trips, show you the hood. Ain't nobody gon' take you, I wish that they would. And I'm bad in the sack, cause I'm misunderstood, yeah, yeah. I need a tell her, pour me some more. Since you walk through the door, you been baby, around and you leaving, baby. Time is precious, can I keep it, baby? Maybe one day when it's you, my lady, better check up and go see on the daily. Now I'm a missus, but it's me. Pray that one day I can make the payment. I've been down for a minute, now I'm getting up. It ain't hard to see that the young and be stuck. Speak on my name, but they won't say too much. I see him in club and they still show me love. Don't with a fake, but they can't get enough. She won't even fuss. Give me 2 minutes and I'll run a muck. I ain't looking to shot it. See that you nasty, see that you can be, see that you cannot see to get it past me. Wonder if you ever gonna let the past be. If this ain't what you wanna, leave it gladly. If I've been looking at you from my badgie. Last time you told me now I really got you laughing, pick you up. Doing 150 in traffic, call me a savage. Now that living lavish, I'm trying to find the right passage. But got the message, told me go and get the package. I'm like Dennis the Menace, Serena with tennis. We don't get no second chances. 2166 up in it, free my brother took it. If you ain't know, better know this. I need a tell her go grab me. Now she claiming that she love it, yeah. Yeah, the roses by the dozen, yeah. Baby, take you out in public, mess around until the sun is. I ain't playing, I ain't frontin'. Didn't start this off for nothing, yeah. I pulled up on you, baby, like what's good. I can take you on trips, show you the hood. Ain't nobody gon' take you, I wish that they would. And I'm bad in the sack, cause I'm misunderstood, yeah, yeah. I need a tell her, pour me some more. Since you walk through the door, you've been
time and I heard that I was ugly. Came from a chick who wanna in my face bomb. Rack stuck up shack height, jury on me flashlight. I've been listening last night with that good make you wanna act right. Broke boys don't deserve no. I know that's right. Big bag bustin' out the Bentley band. Take a man Balenciaga brought it back. It's big with karate chops. I'm forever popping it, pulling up and dropping it. Gotta argue with him, cause you know he love a toxic chick. Out here playing, gotta make him understand. Ain't no ring on my finger, you ain't going on my gram. Set my face bomb, back stack of shack height. Jury on me, flashlight. I've been lit since last night. Hit him with that good, make you wanna act right. Broke boys don't deserve no. I know that's right.